I didn't fall asleep. That is great to hear. Good to see you. I haven't watched you draw in a long time. I actually don't draw on stream anymore, funnily enough. In fact, what we do now is we have a big game, so if you want to join the game, let me know and I can hook you up with a faction. What's up, Lol Jim? How's it going? What's up, Null? Peace beyond the waves. Who fight? How interesting. Join Zeda. There's so many people on Twitch. Why is the screen kind of squished? I don't know. I don't know what you see, but I don't see anything that looks crazy squished. Hopefully it's not bad. Instagram is a little bit annoying, so there's not much I can really do about it. Hey boss, you sound tired? I'm fine, I think. I mean, I'm a little tired, but I think I'm fine. Definitely better than last week. I wonder if this piece from the lands of the West is colonizers. Averin the Youthful pinged me. Cute baby bunny, what's up? How's it going? It's been a while, Micah. It's really good to see you. You're one of the OGs, actually. Over there with Nexus and Rabbit. Alright. Shall we get started, everybody? We have 2 things that we need to do. Okay, I'm going to find you on Twitch. Alright. It is, link is in my bio. So, we got 2 things we're doing today. First is regular lore and battle. And then we're going to what are we going to do? Oh yeah, plan next season. This is the season finale. I should have written that down in the title, but season finale. Golthak, you're an OG to this series, but the OG was like when I first started streaming, like way back, like 2024. Scam. I'm sorry. Alright. Are you guys ready to get started? Can I get a heck yeah? Heck yeah. Alright. Taealar has always been known as the land of progress and innovation. But even with their machines of war, their progress on the battlefield, But even with their machines of war and their progress on the battlefield, not just anyone can take on the military might of Chahar and succeed. And having 2 wars going on all at once, on all sides, does not make it easier. To the east, Chahar invades the lands of Taealar, threatening many large cities and even the capital itself. To the north, Gendron invades Ima Turida, and the lands the Taeans swore to protect. And to the west, the Zedans are rebelling. Resources, soldiers, and energy are flowing out of Taealar in every direction. Though Chahar is falling into chaos after the rebellion of Gendron, so many threats cannot be dealt with at once. The king of Taealar paced back and forth, glancing occasionally at the table of war in the middle of the room. The detailed map of Atos sprawled out on its face. Fronts were open in the north, east, and west. Pirate raids were becoming more frequent in their southwestern coasts. The Alani were facing the new threat of airships in the south, and despite King Corsus's friendliness, the dwarves ignored King Drado's request for tanks on the eastern front. Though they had allies and protectorates, the Taeans had never felt so isolated. The Ima Turidans have splintered, said the king's arch-general, some disappearing, the rest somehow holding the line against the barbarians from Drœnland. The Chaharians have grown weaker since the revolt in Gendron, but they still strongly hold several hundred miles of Taean territory. The Iron Armada has made very little progress in the Zeda Isles. If you wish for my advice, my liege, we drop one front, lose one battle, to win the others. The king halted, his back to the general, as he looked out a great window overlooking Bayar. And which battle do you say we lose, General? Zeda is the main source of our wood and coal. We swore to protect the Laurels. We cannot leave their cry unanswered. Chahar threatens the life of every hard-working Taean. We lose one, we lose them all. The general looked down at the map. The Zedans would be the easiest to persuade, he continued. We could convince them to stand down. It would at least give us the chance to send more men north and east. We may not have complete control, but at least we wouldn't be split. The king watched the many fires throughout Bayar burn, heating homes and fueling ironworks. The dark silhouette of buildings stretched far and wide. I will write a letter to Zeda, then. Pray it works out, General. For if it fails, the future of Taealar could be at stake. I have a backup plan, my liege. I will not stress you with the details, but if the Zedan rebels do not aid us, they will regret it. Across the sea, the Zedans fought hard against the Taeans. The Iron Armada was unrelenting, unceasing. Few days of rest were the Zedans given, but they had no choice but to fight. It was fight or die. Since the small Zedan victory on the beaches several miles outside Denysa, the Iron Armada had only made it a few more miles inland. The going was slow on both sides. A few weeks passed when the Zedans spotted a white flag being raised behind the enemy lines. A truce flag is being raised, announced the scouts. Parley! Parley! Stay your arms! The general of the Zedan army, the captain of the largest fishing vessel in the Isles, stepped forward, the scouts handing him a spyglass. They are indeed raising a flag of parley. That must be the admiral stepping forward there. See, Captain? He handed the monocular to the younger man. Yes, sir. Shall we go speak with him? Yes, I want 4 soldiers from the first company to go with us. General Olana and his Dryatic soldiers trod forth from the main company to meet the Taean admiral. Why can I not hear my music? Hold on. Are the music levels okay? What's up, Lamle? There are only 2 people here because Instagram isn't the best for live streaming. Most of the people are on Twitch if you do want to watch. And yeah, Micah, everybody else is pretty much on Twitch. Sorry, I don't read. Rabbit is back. What's up, Rabbit? Rabbit? Oh boy. Alright. See, where was I? Oh yes. General Olana and his Dryatic soldiers trod forth from the main company to meet the Taean admiral. The 2 leaders stopped a few paces from each other, bearing their empty hands in the Taean custom. The admiral nodded his cold greetings, folding his arms behind his back. Mr. Olana, is it not? Olana clenched his jaw. General Olana, Admiral. The admiral looked the man up and down, his distaste evident. I requested this truce on behalf of King Drado of Taealar. His Royal Highness gave orders for a peace to be reached between the Zedan and Taean brothers. Olana's silence was all Admiral Maria needed to continue. The terms of peace are as follows. The Zedan people will be granted sovereignty under the Taean crown. The Taean merchants will have unlimited access to the Zedan Isles. The Taean merchants will have unlimited trade access with the Zedan Isles. Once Taealar has concluded the war with Chahar, the leaders of the Zedan rebellion will be put on trial in the Taean court for treason against the crown and murder of the king's peace officers. You have 2 days to agree to these terms. At sunset of the second day, I will meet you here and you will give your answer. Your failure to cooperate will result in the utter domination and subjugation of the Zedan peoples and isles. With that, the admiral and his soldiers promptly marched back to their side. So, what's up, Sam? How's it going? Everybody who is a Zedan, what is up? This is your stream. So everybody who is from Zeda, tell me if you are from Zeda. I know Trey is. Do we have any other Zedans? Trey has been waiting. He has been waiting. I totally missed me. No, I didn't miss you. I said hi. Or did, I totally missed you as in, oh, I missed you. Like that kind? Hi, yes, you have me. I'm canonically a rabbit. Cool. The music too loud? Let me know if the music's too loud. I am in charge of everything in Atos. You are not in charge of everything in Atos. Taealar needs a new negotiator. This guy sucks. Yeah? There are people who, anyways. I deny the deal. Okay, so Trey says no. Do we have any other Zedans in chat? If we have any other Zedans, your voice shall be heard. Bro, the entire war would have been avoided if you didn't execute a crown prince. What is the distance between Zeda and Taealar? Well, let's see. Probably about 175 miles from here to Denisa. What's up, man of God? How's it going? What's Micah? What's up? Welcome to Twitch. Micah, what faction? Let's talk about factions. Do you want to join a faction, Micah? Okay, this music is a little bit loud. Okay, this is bigger than I thought. What? Trey's the only active Zedan, which gives him a lot of power. Sure. Okay, so we got 11 factions. So up here we have Drønland. They are Vikings. They have a very unified country. Then we have Ima Turida. They are the Laurels, and they're kind of like hobbits, but they have brightly colored skin, long ears, and they use the 9 elements. Taealar, they are humans, they're innovators and inventors. Des is, they are called the Des. They are, wait, no, how tall are they? I forget how tall they are. I think they're 7 to 9 feet tall, maybe, something like that. Anyways, the Des are made of ice that doesn't melt, and they cannot be killed except with a large amount of force. Then we have Gendron. Gendron is the home of the orcs. The orcs are really good warriors. Chahar is the land of strategists and warriors as well. Then we have Drønland. Drønland is the land of the elves. They are also the creators of the airship. Oh yeah, Taealar made the rifle, by the way, and Chahar made the artillery cannon. Then we have Alân Khûl. They are dwarves, and they live in the mountains, and they're really good at making things out of stone and metal. Zeda, they are the islands that we were talking about. They are the best navy people in all of Atos. Yeah, that's just kind of their thing. Then down here, you can't really see them. We have Maeraxon. Yeah, you can't see them at all, in fact. We have Maeraxon. They are tree people. Best example would be Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. They are the protectors of the forest. And then even farther down, we have Zeuda. And Zeuda is a land split into 11 factions, or 11, sorry, states. They're similar to, what is it called? 11 they're similar to the Greeks, and they think everything is an art form, and they have turned everything into an art form. I think that's all 11. Did I miss any guys? I don't think so. So you can pick one of those factions, and anybody else who's watching and doesn't have a faction, you are also free to pick a faction. The map is big. Oh yeah, the map is very big. You better hype us dwarves up. Dwarves are really good, I guess. They have tanks. They're not really tanks, and it'd take me too long to explain. Drønland the elves, awesome. Okay, so Trey, you have decided that no, you do not want to take the Warcraft 3 light tanks. I don't know. They're tanks as in massive armored dwarves. Yeah, they're. By the way, you don't know how to play it? Did you at least read the instructions? Did you not watch all of the streams? I feel like you should know how to play by now. May the seas be most ill upon thee. I've seen y'all play. Well, yeah. Okay, you need a refresher? Okay, fine. I can give you a refresher. Is there anywhere other than Discord where I could get detailed analysis of the different factions? I have been trying to choose, but I can't decide. Yeah, the pin video in my profile is the best right now. I am going to be releasing a rule book shortly on my link tree, so just keep an eye on that, probably within the next couple of days. Yeah, those are kind of the best places. The rule book is going to be the best place, but for now, definitely the pin video on my profile. Also, there are coming 2 new factions to Atos, so keep an eye on those. Yeah, they're good with stones and metals, having to compete with the factions with magic as their title cards. Well, no, there's only one. All right, so Trey, you have decided. Wanderer's Handbook, Usyk. I will post that in the Instagram chat. Here's the rule book. I just don't have it in. It's official. I just don't have it in my link tree yet. Anyways, so since Trey and the Zedans have denied the terms of war, or the terms of peace, welcome to the war for better or for worse scenario. King Drado sat in his meeting room, the map of war still sitting on the table, the pieces having been moved slightly. The Zedan forces still sat on the map, their ships and crudely created dryad figures looking like a thorn in his side to Drado. Weeks of silence had passed since he sent the letter of peace to Admiral Ameria. Ameria. There we go. I wrote this myself, guys. No word had yet been returned. My liege, a messenger boy stepped into the room bowing. A letter from Zeda has arrived. It has the seal of Admiral Ameria. Ameria. I don't know why I make such hard words to pronounce. The king took it, dismissing the boy. In the solitude of the room, Drado opened the letter and read its contents. He stood, setting 3 new ships on the south of Zeda. He then took 2 slips of paper and began to write 2 new letters. One to Admiral Ameria, and the other to the Crescentian Corsairs. Zeda would pay, and they would pay dearly. All right. It is time for the battle. Everybody who is a Taean and everybody who is a Zedan. This is your turn. You are going to fight. It helps with the lore, the harder to pronounce the better. True. It is Nexus, or sorry, not Nexus. It is Taealar and Zeda, which, I mean, yeah, Nexus is part of Taealar. But Taealar, Zeda, are you guys ready? Alright, we have too many Taeans in chat, I'm sure. So, everybody... So, Nexus, you get a automatic place in the battle. And then we get 1 extra Taean. Whoever says Taealar is the greatest first gets the first place. Or the second place. Get a wild Golthak who pops in. Nah. Can I have some help? You can have some help from me, I guess. No, I didn't say me. I said Taealar's the... Yeah, there we go. Flash Dodger, you are the person... Yeah. Alright, Nexus and... That is not how you spell Taealar. I'm so glad somebody knows how to spell Taealar. It's kind of funny. Anyways, so yeah, Flash Dodger and Nexus, you're on the side of Taealar. Flash Dodger, have you ever played this? I hate Taealar and I can still spell it. That's funny. I'm innocent. It's the autocorrect. Where's the donate button? I don't have one because I'm still not what is it called? I'm not an affiliate yet, which is dumb because I have all of the things. I need to reach out to support and ask why I'm not an affiliate because, you know, I have all the things ready. You're an affiliate? I have no idea, man. Can I use my harpoon like scorpions pull from Mortal Kombat? I mean, it doesn't really work that well if you think about it. Send them a fist of Chahar. What? Are we talking about the support or what? I don't know what we're talking about. Okay, so Nexus, we are actually going to start with you because we need to rework your character. Because we have new character standards for things. So you're a human. Health is 5 to 8, movement 2 to 4, and strength is 5. I'm not going to explain this because it doesn't need to be explained because it doesn't really matter to you. Oops. I'm going to go off your previous character stats and just, refine them a bit. Actually, no, can you tell me what weapons you used and your traits? Because, yeah. Gunsword, oh no, I forgot about this. Okay. Okay, a gunsword. Alright, we'll have to figure this out. De Lombardo, thank you for the follow. There's so many A's in Taealar, yeah. Bro, what is Tish chat on? True. Why does she have a gun? Because she's Taealar. Okay, let's see here. Let's find Nexus. So Nexus's health is 7, movement 3, attacking 2, and range 1. That's what she's at right now. What is the regular movement for human? 2 to 4. So she has a range, so I'm going to put her at the bottom of 2, health 7. Range, I'm going to just do 3. Kind of a mid-range. It's a pretty good mid-range. And you're attacking, since it's a gun, it does 3 damage. And you get a +2 attack modifier. Where is it? 3 + 2. Attack modifiers are new, by the way. They are for long range and small melee items, or ranged items and small melee. Can characters be one shot? Yep. Alright, I think this is pretty good. And then health 7, movement 3, attacking 3 + 2, and range is 3. I think. Nexus, tell me a little bit about your character. Just a little bit. I am way too attached. Yeah, I will straight up quit if Nexus dies. Well, just don't die. Ethan, how will you figure generals and captains for next season? Same way as every season. Everybody still does quests and still gets influence. I meant for like the first stream, but so yeah, whoever's the general after this week gets general. It's still going to be the same way. There's not really a break between. So your influence gets reset, but your general status does not. Excuse me. Ethan, and am I able to fight in this one? No, I have too many Taeans and not enough Zedans, so Flash Dodger, and Nexus are the 2 that we will be using for today. Okay, so Nexus, I think you're pretty balanced. I might. Oh yeah, I needed your strategic, kind of cold in combat. I don't know. Okay. What do you got in terms of armor? What do you have in terms of clothing kind of stuff? Ethan, let Chahar fight on the side of Zeda. Nope. You haven't been officially allied. We will use any excuse to fight the Taeans. My narwhal fishing net harpoon is better. Can Drœnland join Zeda? Nope. Nobody's joining Zeda. Zeda's alone. What do you make official now? Tries to stay long range if possible, but is equally skilled with sword, part of the gun sword when necessary. Okay. I'm going to lower your health to 6. We're going to go health 6, movement 3, attacking 3 and 2. Wait, no. I thought your movement was 2. Your movement is 2. So, movement 2, attacking 3 and 2. Nexus, what color do you want? Hold on, where's my bag of colors? Oh, here we go. Here's my bag of colors. My sweet, sweet colors. Alright, Trey. We're gonna do your stats next. I'm gonna look on the Discord real quick to do. I'm guessing you have it in the you want blue? Okay. No, you're not, Trey. Sorry, you're different color. What am I trying to do? Oh, character adjust. Let's see here. Morgan Jones. There we go. Wait, Ethan got kidnapped? What? 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 Oh! It's like, what the heck? Okay. So, this is the... Okay, this is very long. Why did you make it so long? You weren't supposed to make it this long. It's supposed to be short. Species human. It's not my fault if you get a bad character stats. A saber on his hip and a harpoon on his back. The harpoon, okay. Okay, so we're gonna go. Should we bring law to Taealar? I've heard they don't even have a courthouse in every town. What? Okay. So, Jones is gonna have health of 7, seems pretty decent. We're gonna have a movement of 3 and attacking of, let's see, we have a saber and a harpoon. I don't even know what a harpoon would be considered. I guess we're gonna go normal melee. Attacking of 3, a range of 2. Movement 3, yeah, I think that's pretty balanced. And then Flash Dodger. What is your character's name? You want to be fast? You don't get to be fast. Why is the alliance not official? We have a common enemy. Because you just haven't... Who's that? Shroud of Frost? Oh yeah, because you guys haven't talked much about it. You talked about it once and then never again. So you gotta talk about it more. Just saying. Also, you guys talked about it after. Orin? Okay, sick. You guys talked about it after I had written the season 5 or whatever season we're on. By the way, can I bring my own illegal firecrackers? What? Human, Taealar, engineer in the... Oh, yes, I forgot about... Oh, wait, no. I created Oren, didn't I? I totally thought I created Oren. I guess not. Okay. Well, that's fine. I remember Oren. Traits: smart, quick thinker, fast, creative. Flaws: very weak sword fighter, overconfident in his fighting abilities. This is a really good flaws list. I like that. Very nice. Drawing, marksmanship. Wait, what's your weapon? A modified rifle and 2 small intelligent crows. Ooh, this is a cool one. I like this. So I'm gonna put you at 6 health. We're gonna give you a movement of, what's the upper movement? 4. Yeah, we're gonna go attacking 3 plus 2 because range, well, yeah, for ranged. And then we're gonna go, you do 1 damage for melee. And then your range is just going to be 4. I think that's a pretty... wait, no, what's my range for guns? Long range, 46. You had a modified rifle, didn't you? What was your modified rifle, Oren? Was it a sniper or was it modified to be shorter? What has been the biggest battle? The battle with most players participating? Oh, that's a good question. I don't think there has been many. I think it's been a lot of 2v1s. I think those are kind of the main ones. A sniper? That's what I thought. So yeah, we're going to put you at... we're going to do the 5 range, I think. So we have Jones, Oren, and Nexus, 6, 4, 3, 18, yeah. Okay, so, Trey, what color are you? Okay, your, dude is meant to be reckless and fast. Alright, that changes things a little bit. We're going to lower your health so that you're 6, but then we're going to give you 4 movement. I think that's kind of good. Yeah. Wait, what is the movement of humans? 2 to 4. That's pretty... Alright, I guess that's okay. What is the health? 5? Okay. Yeah, I know you can throw your harpoon. That's why I gave you a range of 2. Red. Okay. And also, Oren, pick a color. Oren, I'm actually going to lower your speed because... No, I'm going to lower your range just because you have a lot of range and a lot of speed. So you're going to have 4 range, 4 movement. And that's pretty crazy. I'm going to also lower your movement so you're at 3. Yellow. All right. So, Oren, Nexus, and well, I know Nexus knows how to play. Trey, do you guys know how to play? No, my overpoweredness. Give it a refresher. All right, so you can do 2 things per turn. You can move and you can attack. Yeah, you can move and you can attack. You can move, attack, move, or you can attack, move, or you can move, attack. I think otherwise you guys know. Wait, Trey, give Trey an ally. No, it doesn't give one. Balanced matchmaking does not exist. Sorry. And by the way, how it's going to go is it's going to go Orin. Wait, no. Who's the attacker? Taealar. Yeah, we're going to go Orin, Trey, Nexus, Trey, and that's going to be a round. Wait, what? No, you're going to be fine. You get 2 turns per round instead of 1. So you have enough. Also, Trey, talk to me in the chat. Everybody can see. It'll be fine. Will there ever be custom emotes for this channel? Yes, once I get once I get affiliate. I don't know. DM Twitch and tell them to make me an affiliate, I guess. Or I mean, I'm gonna do it, so you don't have to. But if you want to do something, anyways. Let me add these stats to the stat maker real quick. Or not the stat maker, the stat shower. Oh no, man. Oh, hi. We have... Oh, no, we don't. Blue is Nexus. And then red for my friend Jones. If you have not already, be sure to ping me on Discord and I can award you guys your, how much RP? 3 influence points. All right, and there we go. There are your guys' stats on the screen. Let's get it started. So, since Taealar is the attacker, Trey, you pick your space first behind the sea line. Hold on, I'll give you guys your objectives. All right, Taean objective is to kill all Zedans. The Zedan objective is to survive for 5 rounds. Here's the round tracker. It will count down from 5 all the way down to 1. Good luck. Every time I do quests, I forget to submit them. Yeah. Any other fights after this, by the way? Nope, this is the last fight, and then after this is going to be the plans for next stream, or next season. Yeah, you guys get to help me plan out next season, or at least tell me what you like, or what you would like to do. Are the guns reusable? Yep. I should make ammunition for it, but it's just too much. Can I just run around fast? I mean, you can, yeah. 5, Zeda is cooked? No, he's not. It's not that bad. Yo, can dryadic weapons heal? Nope. These ones cannot unless you have a healer dryad. And you didn't specify that in your, What does the dryadic weapons do? So the dryadic weapons are just a little bit extra strong. I do need to create a little bit of like kind of rules around dryadic weapons, but I haven't done that yet because we have one Zeda and nobody has asked me. So haven't thought about it. So, yay. Yay. Trey focus down 1 immediately. Add more damage on that, bro. Make it 4. What? I don't know. Let me get more damage. Well, okay, so hold on. Alright, fine. I'll give you more damage, but you're getting 5 health. Oops. You're getting 5 health, and you get 4 damage. You're trading those points. And that is the extent, the furthest extent that I can do for you. Is it okay to submit 2 screenshots for the dice game quest, Ethan? Yes, you can submit as many as you want. All we really need, though, is to just verify that you did it. So it doesn't really matter. We just need to see that you are doing it. Can we normalize bullying people on stream? No. What? They have +2. No, okay, you don't understand the +2 yet. I'll explain the modifiers when we get to combat. All right, Trey, where are you starting? We need to get this started, brother. Already 48 minutes in. They have the modifiers because they have more IP. Nope, the modifiers are for ranged weapons. The what is it called? The advantage is for the influence. F8. Okay. No, you have to start behind the sea line. BRV, gotta do the location quest. Have fun. So it's not +2. No, it's not +2. I mean, here, I can explain it real quick. So it's pretty simple. Your dice modifier just adds plus whatever to your dice. Oh, that's a weird die. So if you're attacking and you get a 2, that is now a 4. So that then 3 minus that is, 1. So it's just modifying the dice so that hopefully you get something better. It doesn't automatically update, but since ranged weapons are going to be a little bit more powerful per shot than a melee weapon, that was the best way I could figure out to kind of do that. C7. Okay. Orin, where are you going? You have to start behind the G file. Let me be closer. No. You're no. Kind of funny how every player has 6 HP. Yeah. Because they have a lot of extra things, so. Especially those Taeans. Next to Nexus, well, you are going to pick first. Let's see. Survive 5 turns, Trey. Don't die. True. Don't die. Because if you die this game, you get a wound, so, and you don't want to lose your character. Just go next to you. Okay, above Nexus, you just want to go there? Is that where you guys are going? Taealar has to just survive. J4? Okay. By the power of friendship. All right, guys. So Taealar does have the advantage for this game because Taealar is good at doing those quests. In fact, I think Taealar has the highest influence, guys. Hint, wink, wink. Anyways, anything he does, Trey have to kill them or not? Nope, he just has to survive for 5 rounds. So, is he gonna do that? Doesn't look like it. All right, Oren, you get the first turn. Please take your turn. I think it's so funny that everybody is against Taealar. Like, Taealar isn't that bad. Except for the fact that they massacred Zeda 1 time. It's okay, Fred. Trey, you should have told you what. That's history, yeah. What's my movement again? I don't know. Look at the thing. It tells you on screen. The past is in the past, guys. Yeah, those people's lives they didn't matter. It's okay. Me if I was in battle. What the heck is that? I'll move down to 7 if I can. I mean, you can go. What is your movement? Hold on, I should check. Four. 1, 2, 3. I mean, you could go to I7, but you only have 4 movement. Also, diagonals are illegal. Can you crit? No. Responsibilities because you kill Nexus, so help me. What? A Great Sea Alliance streams. RIP. Diagonal's illegal because I suggested it. Yeah. I think, well, I don't remember if it was Golthak or Mithril. It's one or the other. I don't remember. We'll go down to I7. Okay. And would you like to attack? I6. Okay. They only have 3. No, they don't. So they do. Wait, how do we play? I forgot. Are you serious, bro? Chahar, are you sure you want to be allied with this guy? Alright, Oren, do you have, let's see, sounds like me. Yeah. You don't have an attack, so Trey, it's your turn. Please don't forget. Dang it, why'd you tell him? Shh. We work on honor here, guys. That's how we do it. They have magic in the Navy. Dryad. Dryads are different than druids. I gotta go in 5 minutes. Alright. It's good having you here, Micah. You should definitely come in for the next one. I don't know when Delanine is gonna fight next, but definitely sometime within the next month. You could also join the Discord, and I can always ping the people who are fighting. Back up to A7. Okay. Nexus, it's your turn. Yeah, I'll try to make it to all of the next ones. Hey, sounds great. Can't wait to see you. What's the DC? It's in my profile, or in my link tree, which is on the my Instagram bio or in my Twitch bio. Anyways, yeah, we have a lot of our faction stuff on there. That's kind of the easiest way. I mean, you don't have to join to play. That's kind of the great part about this game, especially with all the new Discord stuff. Nexus, did you? Oh, H5, I guess. Okay. Anŷn. Oh wait, no. Back to Trey. Trey, what is you doing? What is you doing? Kind of funny how every player. I'm not against him. Who are you not against? Oh yeah, Zeda. Yeah, I think you are against Taealar. That's probably what you're saying. I know you want kills, but don't risk. A3. And Trey. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There goes one. And Anŷn, it is your turn. You guys have two. You know you can corner him. Just saying. Yeah, but you guys have long range. Wait, what? Why did I not? Yeah. You guys have long range and pretty good movement. I mean, Nexus. Yeah, you guys have good range and movement. What are you talking about? I love how auto mod is holding back Trey's very aggressive things. Charge, Anŷn. Oh, up 3. 1, 2, 3. And Nexus, it's your turn. Banning my rage. Yeah, we are going to ban you. It is kind of annoying when, you know, it's a war game and they mark it as aggression. But, I mean, they don't know better, but I can moderate well enough. F5. It's Nexus, it's not your turn, sorry. I meant Trey. So there's automod banning Trey, and there's me talking in hieroglyphs. Can I only move straight? I mean, you can go L shapes, but you can't move diagonally. Sorry, YouTube. I am ignoring you guys. I always forget about YouTube. Poor YouTube. C1. Why are you... Oh, never mind. Okay. Nexus, now it's your turn. Why do we not kill any who are not fighting back? What? I need to check on human movement. Hold on. Okay, 2 to 4. He's at the height of it. F5. Okay. Trey, back to you. Forgotten like always. Yep. D1. All right. That is round 3, 2, whatever. I don't know. Or 3 left. Orin, it is your turn. Wait, no. Did Nexus move? Yeah, she moved. And then Trey moved. Yeah, Orin, your turn. It's not that YouTube is forgotten. It's that Ethan hates them. No. Nuh-uh. No. Gotta go. Phone is gonna die. Nexus, update me on what happens after the stream, please. Take care, Little Litten. Have a good one. Speed Blitz. I forget what color Orin is. Orin is green. I mean, on the board he's yellow, and on chat he's green. No, in chat he's green. Jeez. Is range like a plus or a square? What? What do you mean? How does range work? If you have a range of 3, then you go 1, 2, 3. You can hit in there. Or 1, 2, 3. You can hit there. Or 1, 2, 3. You can hit there. Yeah, it's just online. I'll move to G3. All right. 1, 2, 3. Just saying. Oh wait, no, the range is 4. I lowered it again. Darn it. Okay, never mind. Bullet can't curve. No, it's not curving. It's going in a straight line, brother. It's just the distance. How many? Okay, Trey, it's your turn. Maybe 1. Dude is getting cornered. Okay, Nexus, it's your turn. I'm going to pop off the bed. I'll send some things your way on Discord. Okay, cool. Have a good one. Go back. No A2. No A2. No A2. Jeez, chill. Brother. Oh my gosh. Okay, Nexus is D5. Back to you, Trey. I'm going to give Taealar +1 movement because I feel like it. And I feel like being chaotic. So Tans, whatever your movement is, you get +1. No, it is fair. You have 3 turns left and nothing has happened. I'm getting bored here, dude. Nexus said D5. Trey said, dude, what? Trey, where are you moving? Raise? No, you do not get a raise because you have a movement of 4 and your damage is also crazy. So it's just +1 movement. You could have hit him if you moved to G2. What are my allies doing? I don't know what your allies are doing. I don't know what anybody's doing. Except I'm bored, and I feel like being chaotic. You can buff them. I'm alone. Oh, yeah, well. He has a range of 2, though? Yeah. With a movement of 4. That gives him pretty much a range of 6. Just saying. This is rigged. Hey, if I feel like it is too rigged, then I'll change it back. But for now, I feel like giving them a little bit of boosted. Now we are supporting them, just Ethan said no. Oh, I already wrote this season. Doomed by the narrative. Yeah. D1, I'm killing the sniper. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And wait. Did Nexus move? Hold on. What round are we on? Are we on 3 or 2? Whose turn is it? I forgot. Is it Nexus's or is it Orin's? It's Orin? Okay. So you have 2 rounds left to catch him. Good luck. Doubt you're going to be able to anyways. I'll give you +1 movement for just this round, since there are just 2 rounds left. So, good luck. G1. All right. Then attack. Cool. So Taealar has the attack bonus, so they get +2. Also, Orin has a ranged, so he gets +2 on his modifier. So he has a 6 minus a 5 is, 8 minus 5 is 3, so +3. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So it got 6 on his 5, so he's dead. He was dead anyways. Despite them having a thing. Trey, listen. No, it was not rigged. That is not rigged at all. Nuh-uh. Do not even. So he has a movement of 3. He was right here. No, he wasn't. He was right here. I forget where he was before. He had that before. He did not move 4. Okay? You still had a crazy movement over everybody else. You could have survived for much, much longer if you had played that better. So that is not even rigged. Didn't mean to be gone for so long, but I did some research, then took the test, and got Anŷn. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, he would have died anyways. That was so rigged they were cornering him. Shouldn't have gone to the corner. Okay. I didn't know. Dude, you said a glass cannon. Because influence is broken. You did say a glass cannon, okay? Your attack was crazy high. Also, before you die, though, I will say you do get a die-in attack. So, you are allowed to run up and attack. Probably melee. So, you get an attack. I did forget about that part. You don't get a modifier, though. And they still have their thing. So a 5 and a 5. No, let it crit. Dude, no. That doesn't work. Jones does 4 to 6, so Oren is still safe with 2 health left. It's not vague. Because modifiers are only for ranged weapons. He only has a harpoon, which I'm not counting on ranged because that is the dumbest ranged thing. Well, okay. Hold on. How are you using your harpoon, Trey? And how are you getting it back? I threw it to his heart. Okay, but how are you getting this thing back? Well, I do ranged get modifiers because ranged weapons are more... They're going to deal more damage than a sword. It has a rope. I don't think that works though. Then why melee? Melee has no benefit because it's going to be you're going to have a higher health for being melee because you're going to have more armor than you are going to be if you're ranged. Dude, you're a good guy. Keep it up. Thank you. Then give me more health? No. Now you're getting ranged because of your harpoon. So for this harpoon, let's do a little bit of harpoon for... So what I'm going to do for your harpoon, so I'm going to do 2 damage. Well, no. Oh yeah, I also forgot about accurate shots. So hold on. Rewind. We're not done yet. Trey, you were at D1. This and this. I also forgot about accuracy. So, wait, where were my accuracy rules? Oh yes. For accuracy rules, you have to get what do you have to get? I'm rolling 2 dice. Highest you could get would be 12, so you have to get a 8 or higher to be accurate. Well, no, we'll do 1 of 4 to be accurate. If you get 1 to 4, hold on, is that how that works? Hold on, gotta do the math real quick. Yeah, oops. So if you get between 1 and 4, you get a hit. I'm gonna make that 1 and 5. Between 1 and 5, you get the hit, okay? You do not get movement. No, you do not get movement. You already have enough movement. So for accuracy, this was also the downside to ranged things, as you do have to roll this. So that is not 5, obviously, so that doesn't hit. So we're still playing. We're still in it. Okay, so now it is Trey's turn. But hold on, we have to figure out the harpoon real quick. So Oh my computer's dying. So I'm gonna make a range 3 instead. Well, no. Let's see, what's my 2 to 4 for mid-range. I'm gonna keep you at 2 for your range. But you are gonna get 3 damage plus 1 attack modifier for your thing, but you do still have to roll an accuracy if you do a range. Hold on, putting it in the thing. All right. I'm gonna move this over too. And there we go. Okay, Trey, what are you doing? Throw it at him and run back. I throw and run. Okay, but you do still have a range of 2. So you do have to move up. I move up and throw it and run to A1. Okay, so throw. So you have to get a 1 to 5. That is a 6. You miss. And where are you going? A1. Oh, hold on. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can only move to B1. Yeah, no. Okay. Nexus, it's your turn. Why does ranged weapon deal more damage than melee? Hitting somebody with a mace tends to hurt more than getting shot with an arrow. No, that is actually not really true. Because sure, a mace is going to break a few bones, but a arrow is typically going to penetrate very deep. So that's a lot of blood loss, and that's also a lot of vital organs that can be punctured. C3 and shoot. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Just remember, this is the only round that you get +1 movement. Swords are very good with blood loss. Sure, but there's also mail. So an arrow is gonna, you can puncture mail sometimes with an arrow. Also, leather jerkins are gonna deflect swords more than an arrow would. Arrow, depending on the poundage, would knock a warrior flat on their back. Exactly. And then attack, I forgot about that. Are you shooting? So you get 1 to 6. Wait, no, sorry, 1 to 5. 7. You miss. And Trey, it's back to you. I mean, guns, yes. Of course. A gun is definitely going to be way worse than a bow, which is why you get a +2 attack modifier for these guns. I mean, yeah, but getting your head lopped off, I mean, sure, but how many times are you going to get your head lopped off in a battle? It's not going to happen if you have a good defense. Most of the time. Mail gets pierced quite easily if it has a proper sharpened and tempered tip. So I move up 1 and stab Nexus. Okay. Move up 1, so What do you mean? I do, as a you, you pinged me on Discord. I do have proper rules. I'm just working on polishing my character stats. I just forgot to do the accuracy. B3, stab, B5. B3, and then you go to B5, stab. Okay, so that is an automatic hit because it is melee. And you have a base of 4, I believe. Is it a base of 4? Yeah, base of 4. That is a crazy attack. So that is 5 minus 1 is 6. No, what the heck? No, that is 4. Plus 4 is 8. Nexus dies, but she gets a dying attack. Since he is right next to you, I'm going to give, so for a melee range attack, well, you have a sword, so that's a 3. Since it is a gun sword, I'm going to say it's a 3. And Nexus gets this dying attack. And that's a 3 plus a 3, which is a 6. So both Jones and Nexus die. So Taealar wins. I take you with me. Both Trey and Nexus receive wounds. You moved after your attack? It doesn't matter. You're not allowed to move after your attack until a dying attack is cast. I should have been in the area. Swords shouldn't do as much as a harpoon. No. Swords do a base of 3 always. A harpoon does 3 plus 1. So harpoon technically does more. But accuracy. So there's that. All right. Let's see here. So congratulations to Taealar for winning. The Zedans were warned. Utter domination. I lost my place so bad. Utter domination and subjugation. That was now their fate, and they could not stop it. But with the victory, Admiral A. Maria mysteriously ordered the Taean troops off the Zedan Islands. Within days, the beaches were clear of the Taean troops, the Iron Armada pulling off the shore. The Zedans looked out on empty beaches. The Taeans were nowhere in sight. The beaches were empty. The air was clear of gunfire. An eerie silence hung over the jungle. Something was wrong. "Hand me your spyglass, Captain," ordered General Olana uneasily. He took the monocular and gazed out over the waves. The Iron Armada was slowly sailing away into the distance. Olana turned several degrees to see where they were headed and gasped. His face went pale and his breathing grew heavy. "General, what do you see?" Olana swallowed as if he swallowed a rock. Black sails. Pirates. Drados sent the Crescentian Corsairs to end us all. I hope you guys enjoyed that stream. If you did, yeah, if you did, then great. Hope you guys have a great one. See you next week. Peace.